Welcome to today's live decoding session for BankNifty. Today is Wednesday, the 27th of September 2023, and the current time is 9:02 a.m. IST. So let me just quickly share my screen, and we'll look at what was the overall context. Okay. So first of all, from the structure perspective, what I'm seeing is, so we do have 3 days wherein it was one time framing lower, and yesterday was where there was a change in so there was no one time framing, but what has happened is we had a price probe below 44,600 and then a nice balance structure getting created. Okay, so this is a market generated information, and so day before yesterday, right? So this is Monday's auction. Where it stopped was, so this was a swing level, and below that is where we had a price probe. So after this price probe, which came on 4th of September, we are at the end of the September, nearly end. So today is 27th. So again, we had one more price probe. So this was a retest of supply to look for demand. They found demand, and then we just balanced. So there are sellers, who are coming in at 927 and 766, 44 927 and 766, and the supply is shutting off below 44,600, and obviously 44,500 is a psychological reference line where we had a sort of a balancing, and then again a sort of a retest got formed, around the same level, and then the auction closed above, or it closed at the POC or at the VWAP. Okay, so yesterday was an amazing day for the straddle and the strangle players, especially for the option sellers. But yeah, we do have a balance. We have broken the one time framing with a balance, and we are nearing to a level where previously we are seeing, or I am seeing, the demand coming in and the supply shutting off. Okay, so we'll get some more clues from the pre-open data, but what we have is we have a 45-degree line, we have a prominent point of control. So for me, the areas where I'm observing is the high, the low, the price probe or the spike base, the PPOC or the prominent point of control. Yeah, so there are a lot of levels where I'll be observing the overall auction. And from the higher time frame perspective, we are still developing within the balance, so there's no change there. I was expecting for a rotational move today. Again, we might also get a rotational move, and 44 470 or 69, so this is 44,530. So that's where I'm seeing a lot of supply which is trapped. Now this can change, and also there are buyers at 44 472. Okay, so let's see, as we are just ranging or developing sideways. And one last thing which I want to share is, if I combine this 4 days, right? So we are in a 4-day balance wherein I'm seeing rejection at the balance lows. So if I just combine this 4 days, okay, so this is the overall range where I'm expecting rotation. So right now I'm seeing at the 4-day composite value area low, that is 577, that's one more reference, and the value area high at 957. Okay, so this is again a 400-point range where I'm expecting value has already formed, and again expecting some rotational moves to be happening. Okay, so this is more from the higher time frame perspective. Yeah, we are just balancing monthly, yearly, weekly also we are just balancing, so no change there. And from the OI perspective, again more call inventory is getting created. Okay, so yep, so let me just zoom, go to the right side chart. So I'm seeing a stop here and another one more stop here. So this is where a lot of liquidity is present. So those who went long here, those who went long yesterday, their stop losses are below 443. Okay, so plus we have this trend line. It did have broken, but yeah, there are sellers sitting at this levels. Now let me just go to the smaller time frame. So this is the balance chart where what I'm seeing is, this as an important reference level, that is at 44 560 or 542, because that's where, you know, a lot of order flow. So this is an algo which is suggesting me that a lot of smart money accumulated their positions, you know. So I'm seeing some sort of minor accumulation of this, is not a big one, but a minor accumulation around 572. So if the auction opens below, right, I'm expecting to see the reaction at 577 and 542. Yeah, so these are the two areas, or these are the two zones. And obviously supply is present above 718. So this red line is also suggesting me that this is where supply is present. But yeah, overall, you know, this was one balance, this is the second balance, and this is the third balance. Yeah, so there is nothing major, you know, change which is happening. Okay, so and also lastly is, you know, from the bank nifty, you know, the components, right? I'm seeing yesterday there was some buying seen in HDFC, but apart from that, you know, it was pretty flat. ICICI, it was on 25th of September, Kotak on 22nd, but yeah, those who accumulated here, it's still, you know, trading above those particular ranges. Now the pre-open data is out, and, you know, let's look at what is the data is suggesting. So we are opening negative, so that is a good sign. You know, we are opening around 44,465. So 44,400 is the area, you know, where I'm looking at. So we are opening 158 points or 160 points. So 657 was the close. So we are going to open below the low of yesterday. So now we have got, you know, basically a lot of swing levels here. So 44,500 again will be getting retested today. And let me just go to the order flow chart. So yep, it's going to open below this. So there is a level where, you know, some responsive buying can come in. This is from the previous order flow. So there are two stacks, you know, which are there. Apart from that, yeah, I'm not seeing any levels coming in. So we are going to open lower, and yeah, the seller. So I'm expecting some responsive buying right at the open. And are there any further stop levels? So they are way lower at 150 levels. Okay, so just wait. Don't be in a hurry to take any trades. Let me just, yeah, this I forgot to delete the levels. I'll just delete this levels. So don't be in a hurry to chase. You know, let's just wait. But overall, I'm seeing that we are going to open within the L period, and, you know, that's where 581 is you know, the area. So 581 is this. You know, it was going to be opening below previous week low, and below that is where I'm seeing a lot of supply is trapped. So I'm expecting some responsive buying here. I'm going to see whether this level holds. If this doesn't hold, and if I see continuation, then obviously I'm going to you know, take a put and see if we reach the previous low, because that's where again, so we are going to open below 604, right? So as it is going to open below 604, I'm looking to see if we tag the 443. So that's the overall plan, and below 443 is a swing level, and that's where I'm expecting the supply to be getting absorbed. And we are also nearing to the price probe, you know, so this is where a lot of sellers are trapped, and that's where I'm looking for some responsive buying. Okay, now let me just open one click. And currently the funds, you know, which are available are 43,748. So yesterday I made some 200 rupees. After that I have not taken any trades, but yeah, this is the current balance which is available to take any trades today for intraday. Okay, so if you have got any questions, do let me know, or else, you know, we'll just observe the overall auctions. I'll just close this. I'll close this. Yeah, so the call options, you know, they will be the one who will be looking to exit right at the open. And yep, so we are going to open below the 4-day balance. So yep, I'm going to look at 577 is also a dynamic level, and does it you know, because I'm looking for some supply to come in at this level. Yeah, so a pretty interesting day. And if it opens, if it continues lower, then yeah, I'm expecting these particular single print, or not the single print, but the supply which is trapped in this particular zone. Because see, this what has happened is this is where the overall up move started, right? and now it is again coming to those levels. So those guys who are trapped here, right from the 4th of September, they've not made a single penny, so if the area, at least they can close their books with no profit, no loss. Yeah. So let's see, how the overall auction develops. But what has happened is we looked above, and currently this is where the accumulation happened. This is where distribution has happened. Again, there is a 4-day accumulation, and now I'm seeing whether we continue lower, or do we have one more balanced auction. Today being Wednesday, so today is not the expiry. Tomorrow is the expiry, because this is the monthly expiry. So just be careful. Okay, let me just close this. So 656, where is 556? Okay, so 577, and look where we are opening. So we are opening in this range. Okay, so I'm going to look at this and see how the auction develops. I'm looking for continuation lower. Let's see whether that happens or not. Okay, let me just quickly check if there are any comments or any questions in the live chat. Nope, that's fine. So yep, let's see where the auction opens. The time is 9:13, 50 seconds. The auction is gonna open in next minute. Yeah. Okay, so just wait and watch. Okay, so the auction has opened below 604, and I'm seeing some continuation lower. So we are seeing rejection from the balance. There will be some good numbers coming in here. So this is where the supply was trapped. But yeah, we are seeing supply at the L period low, and I am looking for continuation lower. So that is a good sign. So let me just hit refresh. Also hit refresh to this particular chart so that I can get the timer. Okay, so nice. I'm looking for continuation lower, and let's just look at the order flow. So good supply is coming in, and we are nearing to the 44,500, a psychological level. I'm waiting for this particular low to be broken and see if we continue towards 4443. Yep, some supply is coming in. We have got a trapped supply, and this is at 44,487. So this is the high. Come on, take out the E period low. Why it is not taking out the E period low? So below is where I'm seeing some buyers coming in. So we looked below 500 and are failing continuously. We have got unfinished auctions around the high. Yep, it is not coming lower, it is moving higher, it is just balancing. Okay, so we have cleared this level, and currently again supply is coming in at 542, so I'm looking for it to go below 507. Here the data is still coming out, but overall we are developing out of value, and this is the level, you know, where I'm looking for the auction to head towards. Okay, so some price stability is seen, that is a good sign. So there's no clarity, overall delta is also flat, but inventory is short. So pre-open inventory is short, you know, the current inventory is also short, and we are just you know, chopping. So currently from the order flow, you know, we have got trapped sellers at the low, trapped supply at the low, and now the auction is trying to move higher. This was the zone, previous zone, where there were sellers, you know, present. So yep, they are the ones who are booking out, and also we have got a lot of unfinished auctions. And from the 4-day balance, I am seeing the rejection from the value area low. So overall, it's a bearish sign, you know, which I'm seeing right now. Okay, so I'm waiting to see the reaction if this particular level breaks, and do we continue towards this zone, because this is where I'm expecting some responsive buying. Okay, and that is also a liquidity level, that this is at 465, that is up to here, and you know, here is where, you know, I'm expecting some supply to be shutting off. So we are just ranging. What we have is buyers trapped here, sellers trapped here. So we are just in a range. So don't take any trades. Currently call options are still trading in good premium. The premium of call options is higher compared to the put options. Again, supply is getting absorbed. Okay, so I took a put trade and my SL got hit. So this was the first trade. I entered at 299. That time it was trading at 310, and my SL was at 308, and it got hit at 305. Okay, so this was the first trade. 34, so 920, 34 to 920, 49, and yep, just looking at the order flow, just think I will be too early, but this is where, you know, I'm seeing some absorption of supply. So we have got trap buyers, supply coming in below. So seeing supply coming in at 44,500, and now I'm expecting continuation lower. Okay, so we are just chopping in this range. I'm looking for supply to come in and take out this particular level, because this is the low of Monday. Okay, so if I don't get a next opportunity, I'm perfectly fine with, you know, with this 81 bucks, you know, which I've just captured. So right now I'm just waiting and watching like a hawk. I am actually, overall I am bearish, so I'm just confirming that with the order flow which is getting built, and I'm waiting for supply to be shutting off at 44,443. Okay, so I'm expecting continuation lower, And this is the zone. So this is the zone where I'm expecting some responsive buying. Yeah. So this is the resistance level. So from 500 to 90. So this 10-point range is the resistance level. So I'm just looking to see if it's holding. If it is holding, then I'm expecting continuation lower towards this zone. If it does not hold, then I'm expecting short covering towards this particular area where there are unfinished auctions. Okay, so let me just go to the balance chart, and yeah, supply is shutting off at 472. We have found sellers, who are coming in, and yeah, this is the level, and this is also T+2 level. Okay, so I didn't knew that, but yeah, this is where supply can shut off, and 4443 is also an area where I'm seeing supply can shut off. So let's see how the order flow is getting built. If you have got any questions, do let me know. So I'm seeing sellers are the ones who are trapped. Why isn't the auction moving lower? So I'm waiting for the price to go above 500, because overhead again there are some trapped buyers who are going to add some supply, but we are just chopping in this 10-point range. Okay, come on, I'm expecting it to continue lower. This is still acting as the resistance zone. I am looking for continuation lower, but I'm not seeing that. What I'm seeing is someone is coming here and absorbing the supply. Okay, again it went to 500. Some sellers are still coming in. So a very range bound auction. Just be careful. If you look at the premiums, right, the call premiums, the put premiums, you see the how fast they are moving. Okay, so it looked above, tag 500, failed. Now it is moving lower. Again it is moving higher. So we have sellers who are trapped. So it is looking below and failing, looking above and failing. A very tricky situation to take trading decision based on this. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for the numbers to kick in. Overall delta is also negative. Delta, I would say it's not so huge, but yeah, it is flat, and we are seeing some balancing around the value area low. Okay, and okay, so from the options inventory, the puts, so a lot of put writing is happening at 44,400. So that's the area of interest. So now we have got 4, 5, 6, and now some buyers here, trapped sellers. So 600 trapped sellers, and now some support zone is getting created. The call premiums are getting appreciated. The put premiums are getting depreciated. Okay, so do we look above? So do we go above 500 or not? Is what I'm looking at, because now structurally it is telling me that you can take a long, keeping your SL below, keeping a 20-point SL. But I am not taking that because I'm seeing overhead supply. So the put premium, so even if I bought at 364, right, you see this, it is still melting, so that's why you just have to be extra careful. Now it came to 364, and again it is moving lower. Yeah, so I am a one lot trader, so it becomes you have to be like a sniper, and you have to be careful when you should execute. Yeah, so there is supply seen at 44,500. I am waiting for for the order flow and the price which is getting developed to give me some clarity. Right now I'm seeing at 364, 365 is where supply is coming in. Okay, so we are at 44,500 exactly, and if I just look at this chart, Yeah, we also have got a VWAP level there. So there is overhead supply seen. Okay, so 44,507 is also the area. So do we see continuation lower, or do we have a short covering hitting the stops above VWAP? Okay, it is developing above 500. Some short covering is happening, and this is the zone where again the supply will be coming in. So it went till here, and now it is again just developing in a range. Okay, so we have got 700 sellers trapped, about 200 buyers trapped above. So I'm waiting for this thing to be getting cleared. And let me just bring up the, yeah, so this is still at 367, 364. This is still at 360. Okay, so now there is some appreciation is happening. Okay, so let me see if all my positions are closed. Yeah. And let me check if this is the correct symbol. Yeah, now it's a correct symbol. Yep, it is, supply is coming in at 44,500. Supply is also getting absorbed here. I'm looking for a correction. So there are stops here. So I'm looking for this particular low to be taken out. And then, you know, when the price moves higher, right, that's where, you know, there will be a good trade location. Right now, you know, I was looking to buy a call, but yeah, the premiums are melting and the price is just hovering nowhere, going nowhere. So let's see. So it looked above 44,500 and failed. Also, it came, the supply is coming in at VWAP. So basically, this is where the supply is coming in. The premiums are getting appreciated here. Okay, so I'm just taking a test trade. I bought at 306. And see the premiums, how fast the premiums are getting melted. Okay, so I'm just closing this because I made a loss of 52 rupees. The reason I've closed this is I'm not seeing continuation. I'm seeing the supply is getting absorbed. So I was looking for continuation lower, but nope, so I made a loss of 52 bucks. Okay, so the first trade worked out well. Second trade I was a bit early, and you know, that's where I made a loss. So now I'm seeing stacked supply getting trapped. So I'm just looking for a test trade, but nope, I'm seeing supply is getting absorbed here, but call premiums are also melting. So yeah, so let's see if it goes below. I'm looking for look below. Okay, and I am exiting. So yeah, this was a nice trade. I entered at 309, exited at 314, and now I'm seeing continuation. But yeah, this was the third trade, and overall I'm still in profit, but now it is looking below and fail. So I'm waiting for this level to hold. So what has happened is looked below the previous T+2 day low. So this is where liquidity got grabbed. now I'm looking for it to move higher. Okay, let me just see if the so more supply is getting trapped here. I'm taking a test trade at 346.6. okay, I am making a loss. I'm expecting responsive buying here, that's why I have taken this test trade. So I was too early in taking this trade. Supply is coming in at 346. Okay, I'll keep SL at 347 and it got hit, so I made a loss here of 20 paisa. Okay, so it is still at that particular area. Yeah, I'm still in a 20 rupees profit. And now the short covering is happening. Okay, so yep, so responsive buying, front running, supply is getting trapped, and now I'm looking for continuation higher, and there will be supply above VWAP. This is also where the absorption happened, and now this is at 360. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so supply will be coming in at VWAP, and we will be just ranging. Okay, so overall I have taken 1, 2, 3, 4 trades with a profit of 20 rupees. Overall I will be in a loss. So let me just go here. Yeah, I will be, so 17 is will be going, but yeah, I will be in a loss. Okay. So yep, that's it for today. I hope you learned something new, and do like, share, subscribe. So ending the session, and I'll see you again tomorrow with the expiry. Yeah, great. Thank you. Take care and bye for now.